Hi, welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, or any other major placement in your chart for that matter. Even if you're not a Sagittarius, if this reading started playing for you automatically, trust that there's a message in here that is meant for you to hear today. All right. And as with all tarot readings or psychic channeled messages that you watch here on YouTube, please do make sure to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Spirit, what is the current energy of Sagittarius right now? What is their current energy? What are they currently dealing with? Whew. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. So, we had a few cards pop out. We're going to do the ones that popped out face up first. So we have the moon. So things that are hidden and unseen. I did just see 111 on the timer. And then we have the devil. So, attachments to things that are no longer serving us. Something it's an illusion. There's something about an illusion here. An illusion. We think something's serving us, but it's not, and we're hanging on to it. Is that right, Spirit? Let's see what the other cards are. Ah, yeah. Five of Cups, King of Wands, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so Five of Cups, what we're hanging on to here in this card is despair, pain of the past. You may feel like you don't have what it takes to take control, to be the leader of your own life. You may be looking at past perceived mistakes or failures instead of focusing on what you can, the positives you can take from those situations, those experiences. You may be holding on. You may be holding on to the illusions that you don't have what it takes to be in control and be the leader of your own life. Thank you, Spirit. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight. And with it being in reverse, that's like, it is stuck, honey. You are feeling stuck. If none of that is resonating, this is probably not going to be your message. Please do check out your other placements. I do recommend watching the big four, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Ascendant, and Venus placements. But listen to your intuition and watch what you're called to watch, what you're feeling called to watch. If that is sort of the energy you've been working with or experiencing, let's dig into this. Oh, Knight of Swords right underneath that. That's an interesting dichotomy, huh? The slowest knight and the fastest. Okay. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, this is a need for balance. Yeah, we have like the slowest knight coming out in the blocked slow position, and then the fastest knight coming out in the upright. And then temperance in reverse, like, I need to be balanced. I need to keep one foot on land while also stepping into the water. Okay, Sagittarius. This might be about your wish fulfillment. What causes you to feel emotionally fulfilled? You're feeling a lack of control with the Emperor in reverse here. a lack of control, a lack of stability when it comes to that which emotionally fulfills you. Okay, I think we have the current energies. Yeah, Two of Wands in reverse. So you're like not making a decision that you need to make in order to move forward on the journey of the Wands. You're stuck at this 2 in reverse. Oh my gosh, again. Okay. That is interesting. Did this pairing of cards come out? And okay, check out the Leo reading. I'm going to link it right here. If you have any major Leo placements, or if you need to make a decision about leaving something or someone behind, check that reading out. Another interesting dichotomy. Underneath the 6 of Swords, which is about transition through difficulty, transitioning away from something that is no longer serving you, that's not there for your highest good. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is holding on. It's the opposite of walking away. It is clinging to. It's accumulation of. So we have these 2 interesting push-pull. It's like polarity. With the Empress in reverse and Judgment. Okay, honey. Let's get into this. The Empress in the upright is about creativity, about cultivating a beautiful world around you in which you enjoy living in. But it's in reverse, so it's like you're feeling like you can't, you're unable to create that, to birth that, which is your spiritual soul calling, let's say. But Judgment is here. This is a wake-up call. A wake-up call, a spiritual awakening, a reckoning. Wheel of Fortune in reverse underneath that. Yeah. The wheel, it's upside down, and we want to turn it into the upright, right? So that we can get our fortune, our fate, our destiny. Come into alignment with, was what I mean. Come into alignment with our fate, our fortune, our destiny. But it's blocked. There needs to be a reckoning first. An awakening, a judgment call. And some self-nurturance with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. So the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles both coming out in reverse. This is a need for self-care, a need to nurture yourself, Sagittarius. Anybody watching? A need to care and nurture yourself. A need to create stability within in order to see it in the external world. It starts within. It starts. We really can't. This could be for any area of life. Let's say it's for love. You can't really truly love someone else if you don't love yourself in partnership. Like, what I mean is, if you are not caring for yourself and loving yourself, you're not going to adequately be able to do that for another person the way that they deserve, right? Because you deserve it too, but yeah, it starts with you. And it's in the same vein. If you're not caring for yourself, if you're not nurturing yourself, you're not going to attract people in your life that will be on that same frequency, right? Like attracts like, I'm hearing. So it starts from within. And this could be about finances. This could be about, you know, like we said earlier, your soul calling. It's like a push pull, like a really slow to start with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but then like a really fast, hasty decision with the Knight of Wands. We don't want that. We want balance. That's why Temperance came out. The Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is about a choice. But, yeah, so we have two cards about choice with the Two of Wands and the Lovers. Two cards about choice, making a decision to move forward. Whatever that means. It doesn't necessarily mean to move forward with another person. It could mean to move forward with, you know, whatever it is this is about for you as an individual. But it's to move forward, to come out of a cycle with the Ten of Swords here. A cycle of mental anguish, a cycle of pain. Yeah. It's time to turn the wheel. A lot of the same cards are coming out, Four of Wands in reverse here, as that Leo reading. So definitely, even if you don't have Leo in your chart, I think if this is resonating with you so far, it's not going to hurt to watch that reading too. It's super short. And it may provide some insight. We'll see. I think we're going to do... Let me see. Let me switch to a different deck. We're going to do Oracle and journaling prompts and charms. So fun. But I just saw 1213 on the timer. That might be someone's angel number. I don't know what that one means. Feel free, if it's significant to you or you want to look it up, feel free to put it in the comments. But it's like moving forward. 1213. That's what instantly comes to my mind. Transitioning with the Six of Swords. Moving forward. Anything else? Oh. We had a few. We had 3 pop out. 4 pop out. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. The Spotted Doe. I switched to the El Goliath Tarot, if anyone's curious. There's lotus flowers in this card, and lotus flowers are symbolic of transformation, and they're very much Six of Swords energy for me, because the Six of Swords is literally transition through difficulty, and lotus flowers grow through the mud. So they're this beautiful flower, but they start in the mud, in the yuck, you know? Like, they start from something yucky and they come out and they're absolutely beautiful. You're gonna do that for yourself, Sagittarius. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. We had the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles coming out is absolutely stunning, because the Page of Pentacles is about manifestation, cultivating that which you want, that which you desire, and manifesting it. And the Nine of Pentacles is literally the card of financial self-sufficiency and stability. So even if this isn't about your finances, it's self-sufficiency, which is, it can be in more than one way. It can be emotional self-sufficiency. The ability to provide for yourself a stable life, a stable home environment, a stable... Yeah. That is absolutely tying in with the Empress and Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, we got to talk about the other two though. I could get lost in the beauty of that. We'll come back to it in a minute. So we did have the Shadow Self card come out. And as you can see, it's a spooky card. I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So what's interesting, we've been talking about transformation, right, with the lotus flower. And I just noticed for the first time, because of the lighting, the way that the lighting is in my setup right now, I can actually see that there's a snake in here. And I never noticed that before. I just saw the eyes. I don't know if hopefully it'll pick up on camera, but you can actually see it's a snake. Its little tongue is sticking out. And I never noticed that before. And this card has come out quite a bit for me because I do a lot of shadow work. And you might as well. If shadow work is a new concept to you, please do look into it. Like, this is definitely a call for that. But this may just be symbolizing that you are doing the shadow work. If you're not, it's time. Because that is what is preventing you from ending the cycle. And shadow work will help bring more balance into this tumultuous sort of energy. Okay, and then we have the Nine of, well, we might come back to this. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And on this card, the artist wrote, "The darkness before dawn," which I absolutely love. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. You're not quite at the Ten of Wands with the end of that cycle. It's like you're in, because it came out in reverse, it's like you may feel too wounded to carry on, too broken, too damaged, too stuck in the mud from which you came. Metaphorically, of course. Like, but you're not. That's your shadow, honey. That's your shadow, which, you know, is there. The shadow is there to protect us in a lot of ways. But at a certain point, it no longer becomes protection. It becomes self-sabotage. And this feeling of it's too dark to carry on. It's too tough to transition through. I know I'm a lotus flower, but I can't seem to poke my way out and grow out through the mud. That's your shadow. You are a lotus flower. You are going to grow and transition through the mud. You are. Look into shadow work. We're gonna do some journaling prompts. They're from the Codex of Questions deck by Emily Rose. Yeah. Okay, let's just jump into that. Where did they go? If I can find them. What did I do with that deck? Oh, right there. Thank you. Okay. Journaling prompt for Sagittarius or anybody watching this video. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. If what is happening is the best thing that could possibly happen to you, why would that be? That is interesting. I have not seen this one yet. So this mud you're in, is there a way to reframe it instead of listening to the shadow self that says things like, you're always going to be in pain. You've always been in pain. You'll always be in pain. You'll never be able to do this. Whatever your shadow is saying to you lately, reframing that to be like, is that how could I take this as a lesson? How could it be the best thing? How, 21:12 on the timer, how can I make it the best thing that's ever happened for me? The other one, what is your definition of success, and are you living in alignment with it? Living in alignment seems to be a common thread. Didn't I say that, something like that in the beginning of the reading? In alignment with. Coming into alignment with. Interesting. Let's do an oracle card and then we'll do charms. Okay. Oracle from the Wandering Soul Oracle. Woo! Did you see that? Oh, my head's tingling. Okay. Etheric body. All right, I'm going to read this one. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Genesis on the bottom of the deck. So we're going to read both of these. Sorry, this guidebook does not have a table of contents, so it may take me a minute to find both of these. Okay. Etheric body. Your aura is the layers of glowing energy that envelops your physical being. It is an intrinsic part of you, and just like any other part, it requires attention, to be cared for and to be loved. That's the Empress and Queen of Pentacles both coming out in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Every single day we encounter other beings, sentient or not, that cast off their own energies that can leave a layer of dust which coats our own etheric body. The damage this can cause your auric field and its subtle layers depends greatly on the type and the amount of this low vibrational dust that can accumulate and settle on your aura. Four of Pentacles. Accumulation. It's not, it's just synchronicities. It also depends on your ability to provide protection for your spirit. This dust can cause a dulling of your aura's colors and a lowering of your own frequency. That muddied energy you are feeling, it literally says muddied. That muddied energy you are feeling, that tiredness in your soul, that is your aura. That tiredness in your soul, that's the Wounded Warriors, 9 of Wands. That muddied energy you are feeling, that tiredness in your soul, that is your aura telling you it needs your attention. The subtle layers which make up your spirit require cleansing and cleaning. You clean the home you live in, so it only makes sense to clean the space your spirit lives in. This dust needs to be washed away and your aura given an infusion of cosmic vitality. Your aura is the light by which the universe and all its beings identify you. Ensure your vibrational signature is strong, healthy, and glowing. Okay, I'm going to talk about what I do for my, well, I have to do this as a psychic empath. I have to do this every single day for hours. At night, I'll have it on in the background when I'm done for the day. I fall asleep to it. I watch Reiki energy healing videos, ASMR style on YouTube. The Loon Innate by Jillian. Jillian is like she is my energy healer. Like, her work has been so profound for my healing, and like in general long term, but like on a daily basis, like day to day maintenance. So I'm gonna link some of my favorite Reiki energy healing videos that have to do with cleansing, because there's all sorts of different topics, right? I'm gonna link some of my favorite ones for the auric field cleansing. And also, if that's not your thing, if ASMR is not your thing, if Reiki is not your thing, healing frequencies. Like, you can literally put in YouTube and search for healing frequencies and just have that sound on. I use cedar incense as a smoke cleanse. This is also like almost a daily ritual where I state my intentions of clearing my auric field of any energies or entities that are not here for my highest good. All you have to do is believe what you're saying and it will work. You are magic. You are in control of your auric field. However, we, especially if you're a psychic empath, which that may be a new term for you, so I'm just going to plant that seed, but it's important to do protective visualizations and meditations like before you leave your home or before you're around other people. If you live in a home with other people that you know their energy is affecting your energy. Yeah, I just got a low battery warning on my phone. So that makes sense. And I just saw 2727 on the timer. That might be an angel number for someone. This is really important. So definitely make this a daily practice. Like, if this is something that is affecting you and keeping you stuck in the mud, which it will for anybody who has these abilities, who's sensitive to energy, it's really important for you. Like, really important. Imperative. Let me put it that way. All right. Genesis. You are experiencing a dark night of the soul. I'd say so. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I have definitely been in years-long dark nights of the soul. So, I get it. You are experiencing a dark night of the soul. It's a time when your soul enters into a type of warlike crisis where spiritual beliefs are questioned or enter a state of total collapse. Something has occurred which has caused you to pause and begin to reassess everything that you have previously believed in. This may be a minor dark night or one which is life-altering. Each dark night of the soul that you go through, a rebirth occurs in which your consciousness is elevated and transformed yet again. This rebirth is not without its pain and sadness, as many beliefs and ideas have needed to experience their deaths to make room for your spiritual expansion. They have died and are continuing to die so that your new and altered beliefs have the space to breathe and grow. The remaining beliefs can now be concentrated on more and given the attention they deserve. Being gentle and kind to yourself is a must. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. They are very kind to themselves in the upright. That's the energy. Spend time sorting through what you are thinking and feeling. Journaling and meditation can provide you with the time, space, and peace needed to deal with this. Each lifetime you will go through many dark nights, and your soul has experienced this many times in previous lives. Trust in your soul that it knows what to do. Try not to see this event as one of distress, but as a chance to experience a rebirth and a rejuvenation of yourself and your beliefs. Wow, that is beautiful. The reading I just filmed for the dark moon, new moon in Capricorn, it's timeless energy reading. I'm going to link it here. That it was all about this rebirth that's happening in our collective right now, like our Dark Goddess Moon Tarot collective. Okay. Amazing. Thank you so much, Spirit. So that's homework. That's the homework you can do. Start cleaning, cleansing, clearing your auric field. Doing empath protection, visualizations and meditations, or anything similar that makes you feel grounded, centered, and protected. And journaling and meditating with yourself through this process is doing shadow work. It's a very specific thing. It's not right for everybody at any given time. So I do recommend having a therapist, mental health professional, if you can. But there are also, of course, it's a self-guided practice, shadow work. And I do shadow work tarot readings on this channel as a way to inspire and help get people into the idea of doing shadow work for themselves. It's a lifelong process, shadow work. It's a commitment to being the best version of you that you can, so that you can get out of this cycle. Okay, so that's the homework. Let's do some charms. Charms can act as signs and synchronicities. They can also, clarify or bring through additional messages. They may show up in your life in the next coming days or weeks from your spirit guides or from your higher self. Let's see. That's a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, it's really not that many. Okay. We have a ladder for ascension. You're ascending out of the mud. Stop it, Spirit. No, don't stop. Thank you so much. You're ascending out of the mud because you're a lotus flower, Sagittarius. Anybody watching, you are a lotus flower. You're going to ascend out of the mud, my love. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, you're a pearl. You are a pearl. We have 2 pearl charms coming out here. This is a pearl in a garden, and then we have a pearl in a little clam. And as we know, pearls are created because an irritant gets into the animal's shell, into its home, into its auric field. And that's another synchronicity. It's like we take these negative things, these negative vibrations, these negative emotions, these negative thought patterns, and we turn them into something beautiful. The lotus in the mud, the pearl in the shell. You're going to turn it into something beautiful, my love. Okay. I have so many charms in here. So the fact that these 3 are coming out again as well. I'm pretty sure this one came out too. But these 3, we have, the scales of justice, scales of balance. Balance is needed. You also may have Libra somewhere in your chart, prominently in your chart. Take a look at your birth chart. You can access that information for free online as long as you know the city, the location you were born, and then the time and date you were born. That's important for someone to start getting into that, into their birth chart and looking at their other placements. Lilith, I'm being told the Black Moon Lilith placement is going to be important for someone watching. Okay, so we have the infinity symbol, magician energy, strength card energy, harnessing that inner willpower as you go through this life and death and rebirth cycle. We have a broken vessel, and just because it has a big hole in it doesn't mean it's not still beautiful. You're not broken. You're still beautiful. You're still a work of art. You're still a lotus flower. You're still a pearl. You are. Look at all the charms that are coming out. Look at all these synchronicities. If you're still here watching, this is for you. Please do not doubt that. Please. Your spirit team, your higher self, they're calling to you, honey. They are calling. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Definitely check out your other major placements for additional information if you would like. And check out the channel if you're new here. I do dark moon, new moon energy readings. They're always timeless. You don't have to watch them as the moon phase is occurring, but I do recommend that. And also just general messages whenever they need to come out, whenever spirit guides me to do them, I do them. And subscribe to the channel so that we can grow our soul family and I can get the messages out to the people that need them. Please do like the video. I'm sorry if I already said that. I am like I have channel brain where I'm forgetting what I'm saying. So that's when I know it's time to stop filming. I love you. Thank you for being here. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love and abundance and energy of healing. And take care.